And it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you, oh. Every single song tells me we're through, yeah. But I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth, yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like, and it goes like, ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you, oh. Every single song tells me.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christopher Daniels, joining you here from the very top of Brockway Mountain with End of the Earth Entertainment for your Fall Colors Tour. Now, we are having a little bit of some fog, so we're going to try and get some shots for you, but we may have to relocate a little bit below the fog so that we can get everything situated just right and get the best view for you. So bear with us as we fly around a little bit up here. We'll get you some shots of where we are, but we may have to move, so just stay tuned.
Flashing lights dance with fire in the night. I'm wired. Watch the time pass us by. Here's this feeling lying. Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool. Nicotine in my veins, flaming up desire. What am I supposed to do? 'Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo. Put me in the mood. Put me in the mood. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution, hopeless solution. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution, hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Yeah. Moving through all my fears, you're blurring out my vision. Watching your every smile like your television. In your eyes, I see myself, I'm falling. Make it make sense, it must be the temptation speaking. What am I supposed to do? 'Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo, put me in the mood. Put me in the mood. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution, hopeless solution. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us again, please bear with us. We do have some pretty poor weather up here, just a little bit of drizzling, but we have some pretty heavy fog. It does seem to be lifting, though, so we're going to get started a little bit later than we planned, but we are going to go ahead and get you some good shots. We're here at the very top of Brockway Mountain, and this is one of the signs that we've got zoomed up for you here so that you can read it while we're waiting for the weather to pass by. It gives you a brief history of Copper Harbor, a timeline of what was going on back in the day, and there's a map included, and I'll get you a shot of the other signs that have it too. But some of you that don't know, here in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, we have some of the most beautiful scenery that there could be, mostly because we have more trees than most places have. And these trees in the fall time, as the weather changes, it gets colder, temperature and daylight changes, the chlorophyll starts leaching out of the leaves, and that's how they are able to change the colors. And we'll really be able to get you some spectacular shots for some of you, hopefully some of you that haven't ever been here or maybe won't get the chance to come up here and experience it for yourself. It really is a breathtaking scenery everywhere. Now, it was a pretty long drive to get up here. It's a bit of a steep climb, but the old tank made it up here. So we've got all of our equipment set up, and we're going to hopefully be able to see what else is going on around here. Now let's switch over to the drone so we can get a shot right below the fog. Now you can see here on the cliff to the right, this is actually the top of Brockway Mountain. You can see the fog in the very top, and then it's literally like many people describe it, a curtain of fog that literally just goes. And from up here, I actually can't even see the trees from where I'm at, but because the drone has such good video and he's able to get out there, that he can get right below the fog line and get some good shots. Now, as the weather clears up, we're going to be able to really fly everywhere and get you some just beautiful, breathtaking shots from the top of Brockway Mountain here in Copper Harbor, Michigan, where US 41 actually begins. I'll be back with you soon, folks. So just in case you guys can't read that sign, because I know the camera is getting blown around by the wind a little bit, we're doing all that we can to get it stable, but hopefully I can get you a good reading if my eyeballs will work right. Now, during the succeeding years, mines were discovered that for 2 generations produced a large percentage of the world's copper. The first successful mine was the Cliff Mine near Phoenix on US 41. Just a second, excuse me. We've got a lot of people up here. There's a lot of cars around. A lot of people come from all over the world, really. On our way up, we stopped at one of the lookouts, and there was a really, really nice couple that was here. The lady, she lived in California. Her husband had lived in Marquette pretty much his whole entire life since the 70s, and they still come up here all the time to check out the beautiful scenery and just give themselves a chance to breathe it in and reset and really appreciate the beauty that nature has. We are here at the top of Brockway Mountain right now in Copper Harbor, Michigan. Now, the conglomerate lode at copper produced over 400 million pounds of copper and paid over 160 million in dividends. Scattered along US 41 and M26, you'll find roadside markers that record only a small percentage of the ghost mines in which the hopes, the ambitions, and the fortunes of a tough and hardy group of pioneers lie forever buried. We pay tribute to their memory. It was the courage and confidence that led to the enrichment of mankind in the pure air and scenic beauty of Keweenaw land. We have Ore Body Covered Mine. We invite you to share it with us and have a pleasant memorial visit. Be right back. So just another little bit for you here. I can see I am monitoring chat, so anyone who wants to give us a shout out, tell us where you're joining us from. Copper Harbor is at the very tip, the northernmost point of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It used to be a big mining town back in the days, and now it is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. It is where US 41 begins.
You told her we're even about your Are you told that we're even about your
Sometimes you get free, or you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't wanna know
YouTube Premium, which includes YouTube Music Premium, and get ad-free videos and music.
Just let me go. Please let me go. You like to love so hard and then you throw it away. You like to open skies and then you blame it on me. You're someone I can never be with. You joke about my flaws and weaknesses.
All right, while we're waiting here, folks, for the weather to clear, it does look like the visibility is starting to increase a little bit. I can see the water with what looks like a stone's throw away is actually, I'm not Paul Bunyan. I couldn't do it. Now, I'm not Morgan Freeman, so my voice might not lull you to sleep, but if you'll bear with me, I've got some information to share with you. How to get to Copper Harbor? Well, it's proclaimed as the furthest town in US 41 from an interstate highway, 251 miles. A trip to Copper Harbor is off the beaten path, though that's part of what makes it nice. All roads leading to the top of Michigan are well-maintained, paved highways. That's a stretch, but they are paved. Federal Highway US 41 and State Highway M26 are open all year and are regularly plowed during the winter months. Now, some of you might not know, but up here near Copper Harbor, I actually used to live not but about 30 minutes down the road from here. When I say we get feet of snow, we get like feet, like 10, 12 feet of snow, and it's a lot. It really is. Now, heading north from Houghton after crossing the lift bridge in Hancock, highways US 41 and M26 split, though both inevitably end up in Copper Harbor. They briefly joined together in Calumet before they split again at Phoenix. From that point, US 41 traverses the center of the peninsula and eventually through the Tunnel of Trees, which we actually call Covered Road, one of the most beautiful drives you'll ever take. I can promise you that. While M26 hugs Lake Superior coastline before they meet again in Copper Harbor at the end of the land here. Sometimes it is, some people know it as the end of the earth, which is very fitting for our name. Now you can see with our drone that we're at the top of the mountain. There's quite a few people here. A lot of excited people to see the drones. It really does give us a unique view. We're able to stretch out for a couple of miles even, so once this visibility does lift, we can really get out there far for a while. Now, despite its remoteness, getting here's closer than you might think with an easy 1-hour flight from Chicago O'Hare to the Houghton County Memorial Airport with easy connections from airports across the country. United has several daily nonstop flights, although we are not sponsored or affiliated by them in any way. Serving our rural region, they can get you here. Now, car rental is also available at the airport, and Keweenaw Adventure Company offers a shuttle service for the afternoon arrival and departure flights for the 40-mile drive to and from Copper Harbor.
You got me running in a circle. Just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I stuck it like glue. You keep me on loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I stuck it like glue. You keep me on loop. With over 80 million official songs, you'll never have to hear the same song twice. Unless you want to. Get YouTube Music Premium.
To answer your question there in chat, have we ever lost a drone? No, actually, we have. We've lost a couple of them. We lost the first one that I was here for that we lost was at a watercross event where now these folks, I'm not kidding you, they take a snowmobile that's made to go on snow and they make it go the whoopsie daisy on the water. And it flies across the water. Now, we cover that event because it's really fun to watch. It usually brings a huge crowd. We were flying a drone, and we got a signal interruption, and the drone just flat out dropped. And unfortunately, it was a water event. The drone went straight in the tank, and we had a float attached to it, and well, the float sank. So also did the drone. And to this day, I still haven't seen it. We actually sent divers out, too. There were divers on scene from Jam Services. They do a real good job because they actually have a barge that they can float around on. And they have a crane on the front of it where they will lift the snowmobile straight up out of the water, you know, once they sink or whatnot. And they had divers on scene. They looked for a good few hours, and they still never found it. So, I mean, some lucky fisherman out there just caught the fishtail of his dreams, I imagine.
return when my eyes are closed. In the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. All the pain, all the hurt, all the lessons I have learned. I am stronger now. I won't let me down. No, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive.
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly's suggestions catch when your tone might undermine your message, and it offers suggestions to make you sound more confident.
Let's explore a few solutions.
The revenue that our business will generate will triple in the next year.
When your sentences are hard to understand, Grammarly suggests rewrites so your point is clear and compelling.
Our business's revenue will triple in the next year.
That's the reaction we want.
In 10.
for a limited time with the Capital One Saver One student card. When you spend $100...
With Payoneer, you can work global and feel local because everything just flows. You can pay and get paid in multiple currencies. Nice. Transfers can take less than 2 hours. Fees are lower than you can possibly.
Welcome to the White Lotus.
You wish I was different? So do I!
Do you want a deal with the government?
I think I earned the right to be heard.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer.
Sending this at maximum power.
So what you're seeing right now, folks, this is Brockway Mountain up here in Copper Harbor, Michigan, here at the northernmost part of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. There are multiple nature preserve trails that are fabulous hiking and walking trails, so you must keep your eyes peeled for all the different trailheads scattered along the roadside. Now, these trails will guide you upon some really breathtaking, on-the-edge panoramic points and into the deep woods of otherworldly mountainous terrain, featuring dwarf trees and a wide diversity of flora and fauna. And then there are spectacular fungi of all sorts, sizes, shapes, and colors. And speaking of colors, as you can see right now via our drone feed from, again, Brockway Mountain, the colors are just wow. Trails for the Copper Harbor mountain biking trail system are also found off Brockway Mountain Drive, and bikers are strongly encouraged to stay on the designated single track to avoid riding on the narrow road harboring many blind spots. ORV riding and snowmobiling are other popular ways to experience the beauty of Brockway Mountain Drive depending on the time of year. Featuring the highest paved road between the Rockies and the Alleghenies, probably butchered that one. This drive to the top of Brockway Mountain is 10 miles long and includes many pull-offs, enabling visitors to stop and take in the incredible scenery. Heading up from Copper Harbor, the first designated lookout, aka the nose of Brockway, provides some superb views about the tiny village and Lake Superior in a postcard-like setting below. At the top, 735 feet above the lake, visitors will discover what we see at the top of the mountain here. Lake Superior, the woods, the topography, all the lakes. On a clear day, you can actually see Isle Royale on the horizon over 50 miles away from where we're located right now. Consider catching a sunrise or a sunset up here, and I think that would be something absolutely amazing. The kind of stuff that you see hanging on walls, probably. Now, over 1 billion years ago, shifting tectonic plates collided together and created a rift fault with deep cracks in the Earth's crust. A series of ancient lava flows emerged and formed the Lake Superior Basin between Isle Royale and the Keweenaw Peninsula. Eons of geological events, glaciers, time, and weather sculpted a magnificent coastal range of which Brockway Mountain is a prominent part of today. The mountain was named for one of Copper Harbor's earliest settlers, Daniel Brockway. During the time when the Keweenaw County was at the heart of the Great Copper Boom, Brockway was a businessman and mine agent who also served as the postmaster and the road commissioner, in addition to opening the first hotel and eventually a school in Copper Harbor also.
Junk sleep has Mia traveling down the boulevard of boyfriend's past.
He's also a doctor.
Correct.
During Mattress Firm's Sleeping Spree event, save up to 50% on Sealy.
Wait! Did you download Grammarly?
Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away. I know we could both do better. Wish you would've left me here. Now I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point in our reflection if you never look in the mirror? Counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything, you took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause it's not enough. Setting fire to my brain, wondering how I'm to blame. You're the one who doesn't dream, so why are you always sleeping? I remember when you said you're afraid of what's ahead. What happened to ride or die? I asked and you just start crying. How are you acting so surprised? Haven't you seen it in my eyes? Oh, I'm running, what am I running from?
Let's talk about easy. Like fee-free easy and no minimums easy. Plus, it earns interest easy.
Don't search for me, 'cause I'm going AWOL in my heart, there's a hole, yeah. And in my head, there's a demon, I can't take control. I'll too much, put myself in the room, just my stakes and myself, yeah. It's getting hard, and I think I'm doomed. Is everyone
Living with schizophrenia can feel overwhelming. People think that I can't have a career, but I can. I work as a data analyst. I feel like my life has been
All right, it doesn't look like we're going to get a good enough break in the fog up here from the very top of Brockway. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and reset up at one of the lookouts just below the fog line, and hopefully we'll be able to get a much better picture for you there. So if you like, just stay tuned with us. It'll take us about 20-30 minutes to get down there, and then you can check back in with us and probably have some lot better coverage for you. Thanks for staying with us so far, folks.